Peace, brothers and sisters. I'm back at you with another exclusive video. Black family, listen. This topic today is about uniting and the power of unity and black power. You know what I'm saying? Uh, this past weekend, I got a lot of emails and things telling me that the Ku Klux Klan down in the state of Georgia was going to call a state of killing black people. They was just going to open up and shoot black people. So this information got around to a lot of brothers and sisters. Now, I didn't lay on it. I shared the information. I was telling people about it. I didn't know it was true, but I never underestimate a race soldier. A race soldier is a coward. But I thought it would be kind of not really valuable because most of the time black people are attacked from a cowardly position. Even though it's no rules of war, we just don't understand that we're at war. But the white boy knows he at war, and the way that he's going to survive is to eliminate the black people on the planet. This goes back to genetic survival. So it's in the sight of white people that black people will somehow take over every motherfucking thing if you don't get rid of them. Anyway, the Ku Klux Klan, if they made this accusation or made this statement, they underestimated the power of black power. Because down in Stone Mountain, Georgia, it was hundreds of black men and women dressed in black with guns, with military, with military garments on. They looked like a real military. They was walking through Stone Mountain, Georgia, in the park, in the birthplace of the Ku Klux Klan. Not one Klan member showed up. Oh, they was talking shit too. These brothers and sisters was for real, man. They was authentic, man. Black Lives Matter, that's a group that was going to be the opposition for the black groups that's going to come up out of this struggle that we're in today. George Floyd was like the breaking straw of everything. It was the final straw. The camels, broke the camel's back, and this is what you get. You know what I'm saying? So many of our black leaders that passed, and some here today, well, only one black leader that I recognize that's a real black leader. You got a few potential people that's out there, but a person that's been doing it for 60 years, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, he been telling us to unite. See, because most of the time, these race soldiers, they're not going to attack you when they see you deep. They're going to get you when you sleep. I mean, it may be a coward position, but they understand they're at war. You don't understand that you're at war. You want to befriend your enemy. You want to pray for your enemy. Your enemy is showing you every day that you don't mean nothing to them. Wow, that's deep. The Second Amendment should be utilized by our people. We need to, embrace that and unite up under that banner. Up under that banner, the Second Amendment, because weaponry, military, is what makes the foundation of your nation. And you need the black woman, of course. That is the foundation to all nations. But what I'm saying is, though, to protect that woman, you got the military lies ourselves, man. We got to do that. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. You know what I mean? There's no way around it. We have to unite. There's no way around it, But this video that I'm going to show you, and you probably already seen it, but the video that I'm going to show you people, it was inspired. The video was very inspiring to me. It was very elated to see black people united for a common cause. And these sisters and brothers was for real. They was talking about shooting white people and everything if they got out of line. But they let everybody know they human. They let everybody know that if y'all don't bring no trouble, it won't be none. But if y'all want to shoot black people and think that we gonna sit around and let y'all do shit to us and we don't fight back, that's some bullshit. This is a new day. It's a new time. You know? So Africa, she gotta unite with her people. Over there. Everybody gotta unite. Because in this country right now, it's at the boiling point. And with this COVID-19 that they unleashed upon us, this ain't come from no fucking Wuhan, China. This shit came right from no place but right here. White boys play with shit like that and unleash shit on the populace. They've been doing it for years. Y'all know about the Tuskegee program with the black men that had syphilis, and they wouldn't treat these black men that had syphilis. President Clinton in '96, he apologized to black Americans for that experiment that this government had upon black men who had syphilis. They knew they had syphilis, but they watched these men deteriorate medically, physically. This was an experiment. And from that experiment, the contaminated blood from someone that has syphilis, you can take that and put that with some and make other kind of diseases called HIV, which was transported to Africa by no place than America and Great Britain. Ebola, another disease that's created in the fucking laboratory by these white boys. This is genetic survival. It's a war going on. It's been a war ever since we came to this fucking country. Slaves were prisoners of fucking war. Black people were prisoners of war in this country. The white boy understand that we at war. Black people don't understand that. So when I seen them brothers down in Stone Mountain, Georgia, in the birthplace of the Ku Klux Klan, walking around, speaking, got the guns, so where you at? They was calling the Ku Klux Klan out. Because the Ku Klux Klan said they was gonna shoot people. Where the fuck y'all at? That's what I'm telling you, man. I told y'all in my last video, I said, do these race soldiers really want war, a race war with black people? No. They don't want that kind of war where you fight back. They want a war where you are setting up and they pick you off, pick you off, pick you off. And these are sending messages. All they're doing is sending messages to make you trying to be scared. But when you pull up on that devil, he rebels. He gets scared. I know by experience. I know by experience. I did time in the pen where I went to a racist maximum security joint where the officers, the staff members were so racist that they participated in killings of people before I got there. This motherfucking institution been up ever since the 60s. So I got there in the 90s. In the early 2000s, I was there. I went there twice in the same spot. And guess what? I was an unruly Negro. And guess what they did to me? They beat me down twice. They jumped on me twice. They just didn't do me bad as they did these other people. Because, you know, you had people calling, checking in on me. The governor of motherfucking Ohio, he had to, you know, send a letter to these motherfuckers and tell them to leave me alone because I'm the type of motherfucker, I wasn't bowed down to the shit that was going on in a racist prison. You got the Aryan Brotherhood, which is inmates. They in cahoots with the white COs to do shit to niggas. You know I wasn't going for that, man. So I became one of the most hated motherfuckers in the penitentiary. And then I got on confinement from a fight. And I'm sitting in the cell one day and they call my block, the cell block, to motherfucking to the motherfucking chow hall to go eat We call it the child hall. Some people call it the mess hall. Some people call it the dining hall. But we call it the child hall. I'm in a maximum security joint. So, we just can't walk out, the door already shut. But they open it up mechanically, from a booth. So when they open it up, poof, a white boy came in there, he younger than me. They gonna send a young boy at me. At the time, I'm like 38, 34, something like, no, I'm about 34, 35. So the white boy had to be like 24, 25, young motherfucker. Coming there like, put him up. I thought it was a joke. I whooped him, tore his ass up, man. I made him touch everything in the motherfucking cell. Broke my motherfucking TV. I really started stomping that motherfucker out. You know what I mean? But, and I watch a lot of stuff go on down in prison where a lot of brothers wasn't paying attention and got stabbed when their head was turned. The white boy hit him in the head with a bag of rocks. Always get you from your blind side. That's been the Europeans' culture. They can't whoop nobody militarily heads up. Anytime they go into any of these nations, they outnumber. So when they fly over Iraq, they got to drop the bombs first, then they gotta go in. You just can't go in heads up on some motherfuckers that outnumber you. They learned that shit in Vietnam. They went up in motherfucking Vietnam and try to go up against them Asians. It was just too many of them motherfuckers, man. And the niggas still didn't get it in that war. The Asians, the Vietnamese was cutting white boys' penises off when they catch them and put a little note on the body telling the black man to go back home to America. This is not your war. We ain't got no beef with you. We got a beef with the white man. True story. All you gotta do is read that shit in history, man. If you watch Dead Presidents, the movie give you a little truth about that when they went into the war with Lorenzo Tate and who was that? Chris Tucker. Yeah, that was him that played in that. And they went overseas and was in a fight, and the Vietnamese put the letter on the dead body that they discovered of the white boy that was killed. They cut his penis off, put it in his mouth. That's true story. That shit was happening, man. For real, back in the 60s, man. But the Second Amendment, man, we need to unite up under that. As a people. You ain't gonna never hear people on YouTube expressing that need right now as a people. Unite. All these other YouTubers, all they talking about is the Democrats real or the Republicans real. Fuck the politics. Fuck Trump. Fuck Biden. How long has a black man been in this country, and when has the government ever did something systematically to change the position of black people? I don't want to hear about Trump ain't deep state. John F. Kennedy wasn't deep state. He got his wig blown back. Bow! Blew his wig back. That's in-house fight between white people. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Only niggas got something to do with that is the fucking boule. And the boule is these motherfucking rich niggas that's been endorsed by some evil motherfucker, white motherfuckers, so they can be the ones that we should be listening to. You see, they didn't want Farrakhan to speak on Fox Soul. Cause Fox Soul is a new, channel. I haven't checked it out. On YouTube. I haven't checked it out. They said some major outlet for black people who watch it. So Farrakhan was going to educate a lot of our people. He's been doing that over 60 years, but what I'm saying is, though, there was an important message in that speech that I looked at. He told us not to take the shots. And he said, we're not going to take police brutality no more. He said the police jump out boys. You might want to not jump out on us no more, because we're not going to keep taking y'all, jumping out on us, killing us, jumping on us, tasing us, shooting us, doing what you want to do to our women. We're not going to take that shit no more. I love a leader who speaks like that. You know, you got these YouTubers make these videos, they hate on unity. Ain't nobody talk about unity on YouTube more than me. I'm the only one on fucking YouTube who telling blacks to unite or die. I'm telling blacks to separate. These niggas talking about how Trump ain't racist and he's saving us. Man, listen here, man. This in-house fighting white boys against white boys in that White House in the world right now. Deep state against the Ku Klux Klan. Deep state against the Nazis. Deep state against the militia. And all these motherfuckers are Trump's motherfucking soldiers, the militias, the Nazis, the poor whites. I keep trying to tell stupid motherfuckers, Donald Trump is not black people's savers. If Trump drained the swamp, who else you think he coming for? Either Democrat or Republican, we fuck. Why is you niggas worried about voting? What slave master you gonna vote for? Young Pharaoh, what slave master are you voting for? Trump is a slave master in a sense. Biden is a slave master in a sense. Because nothing happens in this world or in the United States of America without the government and the president's consent. You can't even spend your money without Joe Biden, if he's in power during this coronavirus. Trump is in power during this coronavirus. You can't even spend your money because these motherfucking devils to unleash COVID-19, you can't spend your money when you want to. What I mean by that, you can't even lead a country because of this disease. You can't do what the fuck you want to no more. They slowly bringing in martial law. Fucking this is martial law. This is fucking martial law. So why the fuck Negroes keep doing videos about Donald Trump, not deep state? Because niggas don't want to be free. You know why niggas don't want to be free? Because niggas that get them little pennies off of black people's ignorance, black people's in the capability to figure out the bamboozle trick that's going on, that's being played around the world on black people. Black people like Creflo Dollar, all these niggas that make money off the trauma that we living through. So you got niggas who make money, they just as bad as the dope dealers, the street niggas. Y'all can't talk about street niggas. The fucking the preachers can't talk about street niggas. The motherfucking black politicians. You know, as a black politician, you selling your soul. There's nothing you can do in the government for black people. So why the fuck you niggas keep making videos about Donald Trump? The fucking Republicans. Can you show me in history one time when we was Republicans? I wasn't no fucking Republican. They was Republicans. Everybody keep talking about when blacks was Republicans. They let you participate. Give you a little black speck. Politician dude, they build him up and you thinking they doing something for us? That's a boule. That's a house nigga. That's a token. So stop making these dumb ass videos. Donald Trump ain't deep state, man. Donald Trump is not a racist. If Donald Trump is not a racist, why he mad as fuck that these statues are coming down around the world of racist tyrant motherfuckers that were here that brutalize our people with all kind of harsh brutality, cutting off our limbs. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump is against Africa. He called Africa a shithole. Just because he take a couple pictures with some niggas, hang around some niggas like Kanye West dumbass, don't make this motherfucker not a racist. This motherfucker racist to the fucking core. The Chinese in motherfucking South Africa hang out with the Africans, but they hate Africans. So what that tell me? Because Donald Trump took a picture with some motherfuckers back in the day. Motherfuckers keep showing me Trump is not a racist. If he's not a racist, why he's mad about those statues? If he's not a racist, how come he just won't come out and say black people? They want to vaccinate y'all first, but I'm not going to let it happen. I'm going to protect y'all. If he's not deep state, he'd be like, Anthony Fauci, you a dirty motherfucker. You and Bill Gates created this shit with that bitch Melinda Gates. And that motherfucking, what's his name, Prince Williams, who believes in depopulation of the black race, starting in South Africa. I did a video on that too. So my thing is this. If we want to prevent all this stuff from happening to us, we got to fight back. Praying is not going to do it. Praying for your enemy is not going to do it. These people don't give a fuck about you. I'm the only motherfucker on YouTube telling black motherfuckers to unite and fight under that Second Amendment. Get your motherfucking gun. I ain't saying go out here and shoot motherfuckers up. You know what I'm saying? But be responsible. Be responsible. And all this voting shit, if you want to vote, vote to keep the Second Amendment. We want a motherfucking there that's talk about reparations, because we want our own motherfucking state, land, country, or something. We want substance. We want substance. Like what the brother say, Umar Johnson say. And I'm going to give him his props, because he said a lot of these niggas regurgitate his wisdom, but he said something. He said, substance over symbolism. We know those statues coming down, but we need substance, man. And I like that, man. We need motherfucking substance, man. We want our 40 acres and mule right now. All that preaching, asking, it's over with. It's over with. So when them brothers was down there in Georgia, in Stone Mountain, Georgia, in the birthplace, they was in the park, the fucking birthplace of the Ku Klux Klan, walking on their motherfucking territory. Walking on their fucking territory. Walking on their fucking land. The birth of where they started this Ku Klux Klan from. These Negroes was walking on it. I ain't gonna call them Negroes, but I'm saying these brothers was walking on it. These sisters was walking on it. Them kings and queens were representing. I love it. I mean, I love it, man. Leave the comments below. Tell me what y'all think, man. We should unite up under the Second Amendment. And we should protect our women, our children, ourselves. And when they come for that vaccine shot, it should be hundreds of brothers and sisters standing arm in arm link with them guns out. When they see that, they gotta leave, man. They got to leave and come back. And by that time, we come up with another motherfucking maneuver. We gotta protect ourselves, man. That's the only way. Not here in America, everywhere. Africa, no matter where we at, Great Britain, black people, I'm telling you, you gotta unite. You gotta stand strong. You gotta fight back. Because it's a war. You know, Adam Lewis Farrakhan said, fight to the death if they come with the vaccine shot trying to give it to you. He even warned Africa. I did a video before he did his video warning Africa. But see, YouTube and these haters, they keep my music to a muffle. They keep my presentations to a muffle. So, you know, it's all good. And man, mash up the lights and get that cash out, man. Cash out me, man. I'm trying to get it going, bro. Trying to get this motherfucking YouTube channel, man, on another motherfucking level. The streets is always motherfucking watching. Leave comments below. I'm out of here.
Black Power.
Oh my gosh.
Sit around. Look at what the you did. You made blacks come out. I don't see no white militia. So to the boogie boys, the 3%ers, and all the rest of you scared ass rednecks, we here. Where the you at? We in your house. Let's go. NFAC, mother. NFAC.
Thank you.